go to RHy&x.com.
Wow, Rodney Jones, look at that pool. And we're in October, and the beautiful amenity. And now, right over there is one of their specs here at Esplanade at Northgate. The one on the left is sold, but they're pouring concrete. There's a house right over there that's got about a $30,000 savings because that spec was priced when they had a particular promotion going on. And but not only that house under $530,000, but there's also some houses in the mid fours, like $460,000. Are you able to help them with any of those?
Yeah, Roger, and in fact, we are buyer's agents, and you definitely want to reach out to us before you reach out to the builder. Taylor Morrison is an outstanding builder here at Esplanade at Northgate, and we are in Indian Trail, North Carolina today, not to be confused with Indian Land, South Carolina.
Well, there you go. And Rodney always talks about decades of local experience and knowledge, and there's nothing like having that. You can't, there's no price you could put on that. So now, Esplanade, that is Taylor Morrison's 55 plus, right?
55 plus, Roger, and you might be familiar with what I call the maintenance-free lifestyle. A lot of people are used to a big house, a big yard, and maintaining, heating, and cooling it, and they're done. They want something a little smaller, still want nice amenities inside the home, but don't want to cut grass anymore.
Well, and plus they have a lifestyle director, and just firsthand at my 55 plus, I know what that's like. We've got the Beatles coming for an outdoor concert in a couple of days. That's exciting. Beatles tribute band. 175 is available, Rodney.
175 is available. There are 3 available homes right now, Roger. And in fact, one of the sales reps was telling me they're getting close to their final phase here in Esplanade at Northgate.
Well, that's going to be back here. Total of about, I think, less than 200 homes. So fewer than 200, that's a good number. Now, Rodney, you've been at this for a long time on both sides of the new home, model home table. Wooded lots. Now, these are not yet released, it doesn't look like. What's the process on when these could be available?
Yeah, so these are coming soon, Roger, and the issue right now is they're waiting on the county to issue permits on these home sites and get them platted and recorded.
Now, wait a minute, Rodney. I see what you did with that. I asked you a real specific question, and you snuck a real slick little answer in there called "They Are Coming Soon," Roger. That's funny, man.
Yeah, well, and Taylor Morrison being a big, large builder, when I was working for the 3 national builders I worked for, Roger, it was always a corporate question, when? And the corporate answer was always soon. So coming soon.
Coming soon.
But, these are great premium private wooded home sites, and they do have some homes available now. I'll talk about this location for just a minute too, Roger. In Hemby Bridge and Indian Trail, you've got Highway 74, which up and down 74, you've got everything from a brand new hospital to grocery stores to Chick-fil-A is big here, car dealers. I mean, everything you'd ever want or need is right on Highway 74, Independence Boulevard.
Well, plus you can take it right into town. Plus, we're right by the bypass where you can jump on that with your NC Quick Pass, which looks something like that.
Yes.
And you can just ride that thing right into uptown Charlotte.
Well, you can, and I'll tell you, when my family and I go to the North Carolina beaches, we get on this NC bypass, Monroe bypass.
Yeah,
and so,
get you right there. Yeah. So now, Rodney, these water towers, power towers were kind of a big thing a couple of years ago when they started, but there were dozens and dozens and dozens of people that didn't find that objectionable. I guess there's a lot for every person, right?
Well, there is, and Roger, they kind of tackled the obstacle in the beginning. They sold the ones with the power towers first, and they kind of saved the best for last, it looks like.
Well, wow. And they have a full-time lifestyle director. That looks like a hot tub, man. Nice.
Yeah, full-time lifestyle director. And, Taylor Morrison, Roger, is a national builder, if you're not familiar. And next door was a community called Bonterra Village.
Oh, dude, I love Bonterra Village.
Yeah, so, and, Bonterra was eventually acquired by Taylor Morrison.
Right, and so it's right there. So they may have, what if one of our subscribers has kids in Bonterra Village or in Stallings or even Matthews, Mint Hill, Weddington, Could this be a good location?
This would be perfect for them, Roger. Suppose mom and dad are back in Cleveland, Ohio, and it's snowing on the ground, it's cold, and today in almost November, it's in the low 60s, Carolina.
No, it's 70s now. It's 70s now. It's going up to 80 today.
Yeah. So why be up there in the cold, frigid when the kids and grandkids are here? I've learned that the grandkids will make mom, grandma and grandpa go ahead and put the house on the market and get down here.
Well, the baby boomers have become the baby chasers, and everybody's got a button. And so when we talk about those wooded lots, they're just not available yet. If you can wait for them, get in touch with us, and we'll keep you in the loop on it. We understand if it takes some time for you to make a move. And yet Rodney Jones always says, well, why would anybody want to build when there are several really nice specs? And Rodney, that's what happened to Patty and me. We had to get out of that cul-de-sac with those kids, or else I was getting ready to pull the guns out.
No.
Just kidding. But we had to move right away. We bought a house that was halfway done. It was under construction. And so that got us in quicker. If you can wait for a wooded lot, then let's do that. The prices will be different. The price point in here, Rodney, is probably the best 55 plus pricing.
I'll agree. For brand new construction, Roger, to be in the mid 4s and the low 5s, it's kind of like it doesn't get any better than that. And I'll tell you, Taylor Morrison does a really nice job on their fit and finish and through the process.
Well, and the architectural styles are great too. And sometimes we get objections. People say, well, the house is too small. I need a bigger house. Well, do you? I mean, did you come down here just to sit and watch TV?
Well, and I asked the question too, how many people are living in your home now? Only 2 people. What rooms are you not using? And when you start to think about it, Roger, we get to what I call plan efficiency. Let's get a plan that supports your lifestyle. And Roger, I need to go back for just a minute because there's a lot of changes that have occurred this year with realtors and buyer agents and seller agents, and it can get confusing for the consumer. But one point I want to drive home
real quick, that's a resale. Could you help them with that?
I can help with resale. I can help with brand new homes. I can also list and sell homes in both North and South Carolina, Roger. But one point I do want to make sure that our subscribers, your subscribers, know is they need to contact Roger Holloway first before they contact the builder. And Roger, do you understand why that's so important?
Well, because it's called procuring cause. If they think that their advertising has got somebody through the door or to fill out a form on a website, then they're not so happy to pay us. We want to bring them to the neighborhood. We want to set the appointments. We want to set it all up. By the way, the pickleball court's right over there. They got this covered kiosk, a beautiful clubhouse. I've been to events in there. It's really great. But no, they need to reach out to us at the beginning of the process. Don't go in on a Sunday afternoon. Don't call the builder for more information. Let us do that for you.
And Roger, let me take some of the guesswork out of it as well. Taylor Morrison, along with a lot of other major builders, still continues to pay our commission or our fee as a buyer agent.
Well, it's a no-brainer, and we'll show you this neighborhood. We'll show you all the neighborhoods. And man, I really enjoy working with you, man. What an honor. You're the #1 agent in our team, in our firm of over 100 agents. And kudos, and #1 on my team. So guys, give me a call, 704-345-3400. I really feel like if I turn somebody over to him, you're going to have a really great experience, and you're going to be thanking me for years to come. So call me, 704-345-3400, on location in the greater Charlotte area at one of the premier 55 plus neighborhoods. Up and running, baby. Lifestyle director, pickleball court, a pool, clubhouse, activities, new friends, new family, lawn maintenance included. Let's do this thing. 704-345-3400, on location at Esplanade at Northgate, from Taylor Morrison.